Hello, hello, hello. What you guys up to? It's cold in here. It's either freezing in here or hot in here. There is no good, like, middle ground. I do have a blanket over here. I don't know if I want the blanket though. It might start getting hot. Usually once I start actually doing stuff, then it gets kind of warm. Ooh. What's up? Shania, right? I think that's how you say it. What's up with you? What you been up to the past week since the last stream? Good. I always feel like I mispronounce people's names, so. I have a very complicated name, and mine gets butchered all the time. So you would think that I wouldn't butcher other people's names, but I do. I think I say that a lot, though. I'm sleepy, though, too. Wednesdays are always a big day for me. Because I wake up extra early on Wednesdays to record Motherland Fort Salem, and then go to work, come home, basically get ready to stream, and stream, and then also edit. So big day, big day. I went to my hometown and became single again. Oh, I'm so sorry. Unless that's what you wanted, then congratulations. If not, then so sorry. What's up? Is it Cyan? Is that how you say it? Speaking of, another name that I probably can't say. What's up? I was the one who ended it in a good way. Like, was it a good breakup, or was it not a good breakup? I mean, I guess you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but my breakups, I was always the one who did it. I was always the breakup-er. But all of my past relationships are with men. So they did not really last that long. And I couldn't figure out why I was not making connections. But, you know. The only female that I was in a relationship with was Anna. Thoughts on Miguel from Cobra Kai being cast as Blue Beetle? I don't know. I didn't know he was cast as Blue Beetle. It's pronounced Cayenne, but with a C. Oh, okay. I don't know. Oh, you don't know if it was a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. I mean, we don't ever truly know, right? Well, unless it's like a bad relationship that you need to get out of. I can maybe see that one. When is there gonna be... Okay, hold on, because you said Blue Beetle. Now I need to figure out... Hold on. Now I gotta figure out, like, what's up with that. Are they having, like, is it a movie or a show? It's HBO Max. Oh, it's a movie. That's cool. So I wonder if he's gonna do both. He didn't seem mad, but he did say he was a little mad. I get that. My hair is all sorts of crazy today. The weather was crazy, so. Yeah. I don't know. Breakups are, I didn't have feelings for any of them, so I don't think, like, I just never really had an emotional connection. So, which is why, like, that's why 95% of the breakups that I had with them, because I just never had emotional connection. But that's just me. So I don't know if any of them were mad. I wasn't mad, of course, but if you don't mind me asking, what was the reason? Nerea, what's up? You were right, again. Have you seen the official Cobra Kai season 4 teaser with Terry Silver? No, I haven't seen it yet. Was I right or was I right? Yeah, you were right. You were right, you were right. That reunion was dumb. Dumb. I was so upset. I didn't love him, but he said he loved me. I've been there. Been there. Have you seen the TV show Scream? No. I was thinking Scream Queens. So no, I haven't seen Scream. What's up, Gothic Love Story? I'm just gonna forever call you Gothic Love Story. I can't call you Jackie Daniels like how your screen name is. I cried so much at 3 a.m. I did not cry. I thought I was going to, and I didn't. And I think it's just because I kind of saw it coming. Like, I didn't say anything. Like, I didn't say I saw it coming. And I was still a little shocked because I was like, what the fuck? Because I was like, really? She only gets like 5 seconds with her mom. But, so I didn't end up crying. Maybe I was too shocked, and that's why I didn't cry. I think I was just so not in that scene, or like, I got teary-eyed, and then like I had to like fix the corner of my eye because then it was like, because a tear like may have dropped eventually, but I like fixed myself. But so no, it wasn't a Julie and the Phantoms cry for sure. It was like a just teary-eyed. Last episode had me crying hard. I know. Any questions Scylla has to answer now? Oh yeah, I know. Yep. But I hope that's not going to be the reason why she's maybe going to stay with Scylla. If she decides to forgive her, I'm hoping it's not going to be the reason, because she can ask her mom, like her mom's stuff. She lost and got her mom back at the same time. I know, isn't that crazy? Like this whole time. And then she was even like, I hope you can forgive me, and like blah blah. And And I'm like, can you throw in there to forgive Scylla too? She didn't. But it did not last like that long at all. Did you see the teaser or the After Storm episode 7? No, I have not seen it. I still need to watch them. I have not watched them yet. My past week has been insane. It's been crazy. Like, I never have a minute anymore, like, just to, like, chill out. Never. Never get a second. Even whenever we're getting ready for bed, it's like we're getting ready for bed, and then as soon as I lay in bed, I pass out. Every time. Every time. Never fails. I can fall asleep like that. My issue is staying asleep. I do not have an issue of falling asleep. My hair, I hate how short my hair is because I always have to constantly fix it. I feel like it's not where I need it to be. What reunion are you disappointed with, Raelle and her mom or Raelle and Scylla? The answer to that question is yes. Both. Because the Scylla and Raelle reunion was only like 2 seconds. And then the Willa and Raelle was only 5 seconds. Both were way too short. And then of course, we all know what happened with the mom and like that whole situation, but disappointed. Scylla lost her too. Oh yeah, I almost got a little bit more emotional because Scylla lost her. Because Scylla was Scylla was closer to her mom these past couple years or past couple months or however long it was. And that was like her daughter too. I mean, ultimately it would have been her daughter-in-law, right? And so that was like a daughter to her. And I think I was almost more upset about that separation than the Raelle and Willa situation, because Willa was she thought she was dead. Like this whole time thought she was dead. So like I was already like that connection like wasn't really there. And then but Scylla, her and Scylla's was. So I think if they would have given more attention to that scene, like if they would have given more, like a few more minutes of like a goodbye from Scylla and Willa, then I would have been more emotional with that scene. But anyway, let me continue with what you said. Scylla in the teaser is working with the army, so I am worried the spree will be after them for betraying them since they are going after Nicta in next episode. Yeah, probably. Because Raelle's mom, Willa, I don't know why I said it like that. Willa, I feel like was kind of doing her own thing in the spree anyway, and so probably I don't think that Nicta and her were really on the same side. Like they were both in the spree, but I don't think that they were on the same side. So, probably. She means the mother-daughter one because it was the one we were wishing for. Yeah, but both. Also, but both. I was really talking about the mother and daughter one, but really both, because the Scylla and Raelle one was like 2 seconds before the episode ended, which I knew was gonna freaking happen. Well, they were saving it for the next episode. Taylor and Ashley said the last scene from the first scene Amelia and Taylor filmed. Gotcha. And then I caught the part where, hold on, let me finish this. The full reunion is going to be the first scene. Well, good. It better be. The only reason I'm upset about my breakup is that no one has asked me about it. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm asking you about it. But yeah, so you can continue talking about it if you want to. But anyway, what was I saying about Motherland Force? Oh, so General Alder, like I love General Alder in this past episode, like loved her because she was such in a vulnerable state And then like when Tally basically rescued her, I was like, ah! And because Tally was pissed off at her at first, and well, really, okay. So like General Alder called Raelle her daughter earlier in that episode. And then whenever Tally came down to see her, she called her her asset and not her daughter. So then Tally got mad because she's like, she's not just a number and like blah, blah, blah. And got mad at her, started yelling at her. The general, of course, started getting frustrated because she's like, how dare you yell at me? But then that's when the whole situation happened. And then Tally saved her. And then I'm like, I wanted more after that. Like, I wanted General Alder to be like, I wanted General Alder to say something right after that. And then that's when we got moved over into the next scene. And I'm like, damn it. Of course, they have to leave it on a cliffhanger. I saw that coming, but it is still so annoying. I know. And then they ended the Young Royals with a pretty big cliffhanger, too. And I'm like, they're going to end it right here, aren't they? And then they did. I was like, yep, thought so. When Tally called her for calling Raelle an asset. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. When Scylla said, we are professionals, I died with laughter. When did she say we are professionals? When was that? I'm trying to think what scene that was. Was that when she kidnapped the guy, kind of, sort of? I don't remember what scene that was. It was so amusing how Abigail thought Scylla was scared of her. Yeah, Scylla's like, I ain't going nowhere. I was like, all right. I mean, I was like, there's no time to argue right now. Just everyone get in the fucking van. It does suck, like, how Raelle only got, like, 5 seconds with her mom. When the guy caught Scylla in the camera room. Oh, yeah. He's like, wait, why does the phone not work? And she's like, because we're professionals? And then I was like, oh, shit. Yeah, I was laughing at that. The Tally actress, Jessica, by the way, calling Alder her crush in a tweet. Yeah. General Alder is my crush. I have a couple of crushes, but General Alder is definitely up there. Another one of my crushes is Aunt Zelda from Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I had a crush on her since before she even came out. When Adil brought the whole damn building down, I know, Adil has changed. And Abigail knows that, but I'm wondering if she's, like, also, like, maybe a little upset about it. Because, like, I get it, but also, like, I completely agreed with something that Abigail said in that episode where she was like, because he said that, he's like, we're pacifists, we've been this way for, like, 10,000 years. And she goes, yeah, and where is everybody else? And I was like, oh, damn, so true. She's like, literally, everyone died, except for you and your sister. But everyone died. So, I mean, you're the only ones left, so you might as well do something. And I was like, oh, shit, that's so right, though. When the guy tries to use the phone, right? Yeah, that was the scene. Did you see the Ashley's tweets to Amelia? No, I don't think so. She said, our time will come, my neck. Oh, I think you mean did she say Neko or Necro? I think you just switched the R and the C. No, I didn't see that. I am on Twitter, but I'm not like, I don't ever do like a deep dive of Twitter. Recently, I've only said a couple of things like about Motherland, Fort Salem. I'm just so passionate about it. I swear to God, they better have a season 3. And then my next show is either gonna be, I think my next show is gonna end up being Never Have I Ever. It's either gonna be Never Have I Ever or Outer Banks. But I think it's gonna be Never Have I Ever. I don't know. I'll see. Maybe I'll throw a poll out there. Jessica said episode 7 breaks heart and episode 8 breaks minds. They really kept episode 7 reserved for pain. I was more, see, on episode 7, I was more invested with, I was trying to focus in on kind of like what everything was happening. It's just funny how like Abigail was one of the ones that saved Raelle and she didn't even know that Raelle needed saving. I was laughing about that. But what I was really trying to pay attention with is like, the General Alder situation. And not just because, like, I have a crush on her. I mean, duh. But, like, also because I want to know if she can fully use her voice again. Like, her powers. Which I think she will. Judging by kind of how episode 7 went, she's healing. It's just going to take a hot minute. And then, what was it? Petra, with Petra. So, I'm just, like, ever since you started saying something about how Petra might be Spree, a little part of me, my only thing with maybe seeing Petra as being Spree is Tally. Now Tally can see that. Now Tally, and didn't I freaking tell you another thing? Didn't I tell you it was one of the biddies? One of the biddies was one of the ones that was the, mole. I was trying to think of the word. But, so it was one of the biddies, and then of course the Tally situation with Alder. But oh my god, the whole scene, did you guys catch it? The whole scene where, Tally, whenever she did see the one girl and she like, shot her out of the circle, her eyes flicked between her and Nikta's eyes, and then I was like, oh my god, this scene. Like, the creators of this show are just amazing, because it just looked so badass, of like her flicking, because you can see Nikta in her eyes, and how it switched from Nikta to Tally and back and forth, and I was like, oh my god, this is so awesome. I like flipped out over that scene. I thought it was so cool. But little stuff like that. So it wasn't even like, and I think that could be why I didn't cry over the reunion situation, because I was so like, preoccupied with the other thing. I think there was just so much going on in that episode that I was just trying to like process everything. So maybe that's why I didn't have a whole lot of emotion. Because last week I got teary-eyed because even thinking about this scene. And then this time I was like, like I got a little teary-eyed, but I almost think I got more teary-eyed at the last episode just thinking about it. But I saw an edit of the parallels of 1-7 and 2-7. Oh my god, I can't quite. Yeah, why is it I always yawn during streams? Oh yeah, did you really? How did those turn out? Was that good? I don't think she is Spree anymore. Some people and I on Twitter talked. We think Petra knew Willow wanted out, so she helped fake her death with the death report. Yeah, and I don't think Petra is evil. I do think Petra knows more than she's leading on. And whenever she gave the address, it was good because Alder, I don't know, I wanted to call her Adler. Alder basically had Anacostia go with her, so I was like, okay, well, good. I was like, Anacostia will always be Team Alder. I don't care. Like, she could be mad at her all she wants to. She will always be Team Alder. So, I was like, good, she'll watch her. But that shot was amazing. Yeah, it was. That shot was pretty freaking awesome. I love eye shots like that, because I love it when like, you can see the reflection off of someone's eyes through the camera and not end up seeing the camera guy, but end up seeing the reflection off of the, like, whatever they're trying to portray. In the teaser, it's Nikta versus Tally, one versus one. I need to see the teaser. I need to see it. Hate my whole hair situation. It's because it's like throughout the day, and actually we kind of got stuck in the rain, so it's being all like funky right now. Okay. In the teaser, Scylla and Rael are in the safe house that Willa and Scylla were staying in. I think once Scylla explains everything and Rael reveals it, we will see Petra's reaction. I think there's going to be more to Petra, for sure. I think we're going to find more stuff out with Petra. Elliot said there is a cover-up with Willa's fake death, but now real death. I know. Like, I'm just like, how did I just wanted more. I think if they would have just drawn it out a little bit, and I get that they couldn't draw it out because of the whole situation. I think it was just too quick, and that's how come I couldn't have really that much emotion into it. If the scene was longer, I feel like I could be able to have more emotion with that scene. And I didn't, because it was gone like that. It was so quick. So I think it was almost longer, and it's not. I know it's not, but it was almost longer between Scylla and Willa's saying goodbye than it was with Willa and Rael's reunion. And, or at least like that whole scene of like them saying bye and then Willa going into the room and Scylla like standing at the glass, like watching everything happen. That was almost more emotional for me than the whole Rael and Willa situation. Bonjour, what's up, Aurora? It took me a minute to understand how Willa died when Rael survived, but she healed Kalita, but now I understand it. Yeah. And she knew. The mom knew she was gonna die. I mean, of course. She knew she was going to. Like, that was that whole thing. That's why she said bye to Scylla. But I'm trying to think, what other shows, speaking of. Oh my gosh, did you guys watch Young Royals? I finished that too. Oh, I hurt my arm. Where the hell is the zipper? Oh, it's way up here. I wrote down some shows, and I think it's either going to be Outer Banks or Never Have I Ever. Probably. I might do a poll. In the teaser, Abigail threatens Scylla, and Scylla looks like she could care less. Rael and Abigail butt heads in the teasers, too. Yeah, and I can, obviously, I see how they, like, butt heads and stuff. But, like, Scylla's not going anywhere. She's not going anywhere. Not after, like, everything. Scylla's not going anywhere. For sure. Oh shit, I wanted to do a poll but I'd have to get out and go back in. You took notes? No. They're just shows that I've wrote down that people like the most recommended shows. I don't take notes. I take well, there is some things that I take notes on, but they're not like that's work stuff. But these notes are when I did my review, because then I like wrote down everything because there's too much. And then my tax stuff. But yeah. Because there's so many shows that I get recommended to me, and so I write down the ones that are like the most recommended that I can see. And so far the ones that have been, other than Young Royals, Elite and Generation, It's Outer Banks, Never Have I Ever. I finished it in like a day. I'm finishing Outer Banks Season 2 tonight, and I haven't even started Never Have I Ever Season 2. In the teaser, Scylla said, I'm not walking away from you again. Yeah, well, I can tell you she's not going to. I don't think she ever will. Like she said, I believe her. I don't think she ever will again. Have you heard / seen the music video of Your Best Friend by Kiana Lennon Kalani? No. I've not seen it. Girl, you know I'm not like all about music and stuff. I'm all about shows and movies. I don't listen to a whole lot of music. I listen to a lot of, you know what I would listen to is if there was a band that was anything like Paramore. I've been listening to a lot of that type of stuff lately, but Elite is 4 seasons and Generation is only a season, so I would say do Generation first, and as Gen Z, it's the most realistic to the generation of teens. To this generation of teens. Yeah, that's the only thing with Elite. That's why I didn't mention Elite, because Elite is 4 seasons. So you need to see it, you won't regret it. Which one? Generation? Listen to the band, what is it, Mainskin? Hold on. Mainskin. Are an Italian rock band. Okay. Oh, I mistyped it. Hold on. Okay. Paramore is one of my favorites. I freaking love the band Paramore. If they would have stayed together, that would be, like, awesome. Or continued doing stuff. I agree for Elite. I will probably eventually do Elite, but I don't know if I'm going to record all of Elite. I haven't quite figured it out yet. So usually when I haven't figured something out yet, I'll just wait. The whole band Mainskin is so fucking attractive too. Are they? Are they women or are they men? But I just saw the season 4. You only saw season 4? Like you just started it on season 4? Or are you saying that you watched all of it and now you just started season 4? Season 4 was so damn bad. What, of Elite? I'm guessing that's what you mean. I think it's inevitable for a band to break up eventually. Probably. There are a couple of bands that haven't broken up over the years, but they're not, well, I wouldn't say they're not as active, but it felt rushed and all over the place, but maybe due to COVID. I don't know if I'm gonna, after this season, that reminds me of Gossip Girl, the Gossip Girl reboot. It's good, but I think it's rushed in a lot of spots, and it's just very, like, it's very dramatic. And I know that the original Gossip Girl was dramatic too, but they had other stuff in there other than just the plain drama. And that's all I'm really seeing in this one is just plain drama. So I don't know if I'm gonna do more reactions after this season. We'll see how this one ends. Can you guys hear it raining? Pouring outside. 1 and 3 were the best seasons of Elite. But I did like the new character in season 4. Lesbian couple only in season 4. That's funny. I might just skip to season 4 then. No. But, yeah. my god. What else? Young Royals was good. Hoping there's a season 2. It's not confirmed yet. Because after I watched episode 6, I was like, I wonder if that's confirmed. And then I looked it up. Sure, like right after I watched it, I looked it up and it's not confirmed. But you have gay couples in the other one, though? In which one? Oh, you're talking about the Gossip Girl reboot. Yeah, there is gay couples in this one. But I feel like that's really, I mean, other than the just overly sexual and drug, like, and like, I don't know how to say this. There's, in this season, there's a whole lot of drugs and sex. And gayness, which, yes, but other than that, like, I need more than that, like, to keep me interested. And so far, all I'm seeing is just drama. Like, it's starting to get a little bit better as it kind of goes along, because now you have the teacher, and so you have Rafa and you have Max together, so that is like a big thing. But I'm like, it's just looping through the same drama, and I'm like, ugh. No, an Elite? Oh. Well, it's like that for Gossip Girl, too. Teen show, I'm 36. Which one's a teen show? Are you talking about Elite? Generation is such an amazing show. It's funny, dramatic, but not too much, and realistic, but not too realistic to where it's too much. It's on the list. It's actually the first one on the list, but are you guys, speaking of, like, and I might need to do a poll for this one too, and I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna react to the L Word. Generation Z. No, Generation Q. I don't know why I said Generation Z. I think I said Generation Z because you said Generation Z somewhere up there. Generation Q. I wasn't a huge fan of the first season of Generation Q, but of course I'm gonna finish watching it because it's the L Word. But I don't know if you guys want me to react to that or not. ZZ David reacted to Generation, and his reactions got me to watch it because I was on the floor a lot, dying. Oh, of Generation? Generation was fun and half an hour long. Ooh. Those are very easy to edit. So, maybe. I hope it gets renewed. Generation. The L Word Generation Q comes out on this 8th or 12th? 12th, I'm thinking. Hold on. I just looked it up the other day, too. Hold on. It's this month. It's really soon. 8th. So in a couple days. Yeah, I'm not really impressed with Gossip Girl at the moment. It's just a lot of drama, and I need more than drama. That's the thing. I can't really stay that much, like, I can stay within one season with the drama, but after that, if they don't pick up something other than the drama, I'm gonna be done after season 1. You should watch his reactions. He makes sexual jokes, but it's not weird. It's funny coming from a gay man. My boss said I had a dirty mind the other day, and I was like, I am not the... Okay, first of all, I'm not going to deny that I don't have a dirty mind, but also other people in here have a dirty mind. So she's like, oh, I know. I almost took offense to it whenever she said it. I was like, you're making it seem like I'm the only one that has a dirty mind. And, like, she said it in almost like a... like she's creeped out kind of way, and I'm like, first of all, I don't say like weirdly dirty things. It's like funny dirty jokes. So like we have caller ID, and the guy's name was Clit on on his caller ID. And I was like, oh my God, really? And then she goes, what? And I was like, look at his name. And so she goes, oh, you have such a dirty mind. And I'm like, what did you think whenever you looked at it? It's like, what? But it's like, it's other like little things like that. Like I have a lot of here's another thing. I bruised my tailbone the other day, and my boss was like, she goes, you should put some Bengay on that. And I was like, actually, I think that's how I bruised it. And she was like, oh my God, whatever. I was like, I was dying laughing. But it's like, so it's like stuff like that. It's nothing like too like crazy or whatever, but she made it seem like I was overly dirty. And I was like, first of all, my coworker flat out talked about her sex life to you the other day. And I'm like, and that's not a dirty mind. I am at least not going to talk to anybody that I work with about my sex life. No. But anyway, sorry, I had to talk about that real quick. What else? He would hype himself up, and then when he edits the video, he would add a meme roasting himself. That's funny. I'll have to check it out. The Wilds show, or the Wilds Shawnee, Tony and Shelby. I know what that is, but hi, hello. He is funny. Yeah, he is funny. Oh, I actually don't know. ZZ David, I don't know. I haven't actually seen him. I was thinking of something else. I don't know where I was trying to go with that. Anyway, I'm pretty sure he is Cassidy's age. Oh, ZZ David? Aren't Adam and I in the same age group? Or is Adam younger than I am? Or is he older than I am? Is Adam younger or older? I don't know. Do you know Killing Eve? Yeah. Yes, I do know Killing Eve. I will react to Killing Eve, that's for sure. But I've seen all of Killing Eve. I saw all of Killing Eve before I even started reacting to stuff. Did you know, speaking of, this month has been 1 year since I've been on YouTube. Isn't that crazy? 5,600 subscribers in 1 year. Worked my ass off to get those 5,600 subscribers, so thank you. Cassie, my birthday's in 3 days. Oh, happy birthday to you. My mom's birthday's in this month, and my sister's birthday. I'm gonna be old like you soon. Well, technically, I'll just be getting older. Check out his videos. I will. I'll check out his videos. He is older than you. Oh, who, Adam? His birthday was recent. Gotcha. Everyone always gets my age wrong. Everyone always thinks I'm a lot younger than I look. I get people, like, especially when I order drinks, everyone's like, because they ask me to, I've never had anyone say, like, anyone claim that I've had a fake ID, because I've never had a fake ID, and I'm overage, but I've had people, they're like, nuh-uh, you're like 16, ain't no way, like, you're like 26 years old, and I'm like, yeah, I am. Like, you think it's a compliment, you saying that, but, you know, it's really not. Like, I don't want to look like I'm 16 years old, but thanks. Like, it's one thing if I look like I'm in my, like, early 20s or like late teens, but, like, 16? Come on. Your anniversary? I know. It was technically I uploaded the first video, I think, on August 1st. Like, I think it was the 1st of August. So, proud of you. Thank you. I know Nerea and Gothic Love Story have been here for almost a year. Because you guys, I can't remember when you guys, because you guys joined at like the same time. You guys and Lucy joined at like the same time. And I don't remember when it was. I don't think it was immediately when I first started reacting. But it was semi-soon. When I first met you, I thought you were 21. I've never got anyone or anyone saying that I look older than I am. Not yet, anyway. And especially, so I think I look different in person than I do through a camera. I get that all the time. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like the lighting or I don't know. I don't know what it is, but a lot of people say I look different in a good way. Like if I feel like I look better in person, which is why I can never take photos. I look terrible in photos. Same what? You thought I looked like I was 21? Or you thought I was 21? Wait, never mind. Adam is younger than you. I forgot you were 26. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought Adam was younger than me. Everyone always thinks I'm 16. Oh, that's what you meant by same. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Everyone always thinks I'm like 16. And I'm like, I'm not 16. I was watching you before I even joined your Twitch. Yeah, because I remember you complimenting or like when you would comment on my videos. I remember that. I just don't remember when it was when I started. It was soon after I started, but I don't think it was immediately. I started watching you when you started Lucifer Reaction. Yeah, so it was like a little bit after, because my first one was Winona Earp. My second one was technically Lucifer. So it was maybe like a month into reacting when you joined. But yeah, so Lucifer is still one of the biggest shows. And the next one is coming out next month. But I get it from my mom too. So my mom looks like my mom does not look like she's her age. My mom she'll be 46 this month. My mom does not look like she's 46. She always gets compliments all the time too. And I'm like, I hope I end up looking like my mother. I don't think I look a whole lot like my mom though. I have like mannerisms and stuff that I share with my mom, but that I've noticed, that I've picked up on, but I don't think I really look like my mom. Sometimes, like there's some, like I think I share my mom's facial structure, but that's pretty much it. We don't have the same anything like that. The eyebrows we had, because we're the same, so we ended up both getting our eyebrows microbladed, because we had the same eyebrows, and then what else do we have the same? That's pretty much it. We don't have the same nose, we don't have the same mouth, we don't have the, like, other than the facial structure, I think that's about it. And our hair's different. I don't think I really look a lot like my mom. My brother looks a lot like my mom, and my sister kind of, like, my sister really looks like my mom either. I'm so excited for season 6. Oh yeah, me too. I'm not ready to say goodbye to Mazikeen. I know. I love Maze. Neither does your mom. Neither does my mom. For what? I low-key miss you on Twitch though. I know. It just made more sense to come over here. It really did, because I would end up trying to move people from here over there anyway, and then it's like, I'm like, why? It just didn't really make sense, because originally when I first wanted, when I first had my YouTube channel, I was actually just gonna be like a gamer reviewer or whatever, like a video game reviewer. But then once I started reacting, I like fell in love with reacting, so. And now I don't ever hardly play video games, so. Well, that's just because I react too much. Or not too much, but a lot. I liked Twitch for a lot of reasons, but I also like YouTube for a lot of reasons. And just the pros and cons of everything just made more sense to come over here. My mom doesn't look like she is my mom, but in her defense, she had me at 19. So did my mom. My mom had me when she was 19. Facial wise, I look more like my dad. I look more like my dad. I hope I just don't end up looking like my dad as I get older. That's the only thing I'm worried about. I hope as I get older, I look more like my mom. I have a lot of my dad's side of the families. I have my dad's like hair, like my hair color. So you can't hardly tell my hair color sometimes because of the, like, because it's on camera. My hair is actually like super red. So my hair is super red. Maybe as I get closer to the light, you might be able to see. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. My hair is actually super red. And so I get my hair color from that side of the family. And then I get a lot of my looks from my mom's distant side of the family. So anytime we went to a family reunion, I actually look like I belong and my mom does not. I don't know if it just like skipped a generation for some reason, but... They mean their own mom, dumbass. Oh, okay. Sometimes you have to correct me. I literally only come on YouTube for Adam's... I don't know who that is. Katia? I don't know. ZZ David and your reactions and your lives. Otherwise, I am not here. I'm on YouTube all the time. All the time. I'm on YouTube the most. And then I'm on Twitter right after that. The only time when I'm on Patreon is when I'm uploading stuff. I'm mainly on Twitch. I know, but a lot of other people actually aren't. A lot of people are on YouTube. I don't have a dad and I look like my aunt more, says everyone. Well, I mean, you guys know. I think Nerea, you know my whole daddy issue. So, but I haven't seen my dad in over 10 years. It's really over like 12 years, I believe. Oh, that's a long time that I'd think about it. I haven't seen him in a long time. But the last time I saw him, I saw a photo of him from a couple of years ago. And I don't want to look like my dad. He did not age well. And he's got a lot of health issues though too. So, hopefully I don't end up looking like that side of the family anymore. But yeah. How is my bestie Anna? I always ask her if she wants to come on here, but she's actually doing something. She's gotten into her own like stuff recently, so anytime when we're both not working, we eat dinner together and then we come and do our separate things and then we get ready for bed together. So from 7, when I stream, it's from like, well, pretty much any day. So from like 7 to 9 is when we do our own stuff. But like when we get home from work until 7, we spend that time, which is like dinner. We spend that time together, go our separate ways, do our stuff, and then come back and get ready to go to bed together. But she's good. She's just staying busy too. We're both staying busy. We have so much stuff going on. So much stuff going on. And a lot of things are about to happen in October. A lot. I'm going to my aunt's wedding. We have a couple of appointments set up in October. Which we're both super excited about. And then what else is happening in October? Oh, and then another wedding. We have 2 weddings in October. One is like the weekend after the other one. One is like exactly 1 week after the other. The one good thing on my body that I got from my dad is his hairline. Oh, that's good at least. My dad does not have a good hairline, so hopefully I do keep this hair like my mother's. Although I have my dad's like hair color. So my dad has very, very red hair like I do. So we have the same hair color, and then, but hopefully my hairstyle though, I want to say is like my mom's. The only thing is my mom's hair, because this is my natural, like, my hair is naturally wavy, but my mom's hair is naturally curly, like it's super curled. So my hair is not quite like my mom's. So we'll see. I'm mainly on Twitch and TikTok. I'm afraid if I ever get a TikTok, I'm not gonna get off of TikTok. So I don't have a TikTok, but Anna sends me random TikToks, or sometimes I'll watch TikToks with her, like while laying in bed or something. Honestly, so many YouTubers have been moving over to Twitch since COVID happened. Who knows? I might move back over to Twitch at some point. Just, it's not going to be now, just because it's like so much more to deal with being over on YouTube, or I mean on Twitch. It's just a lot of extra stuff. I've gotten into a groove right now to where everything is really good, and I'm not like, so far I haven't hit burnout, and I'm not stressing myself out too much, and like I'm able to balance everything pretty good right now. So that's that. I know eventually I really want to do so much more. I have so many plans, but I don't know, like, I can't enact those plans until I get more time. And the only way to get more time is to not have a full-time job. But in order to not have a full-time job, I need to be able to make money to pay my bills. So yeah, that's probably not going to happen for a hot minute. Anyway. Daddy issues are a mess. Oh, girl, don't I know it. Tell me about it. Cassidy and I bonded over daddy issues. We did. We sure did. Am I the only one who is pathetic enough to keep a photo of their dad? I mean, I have photos of my dad, but it's not like, I don't think I have photos of just my dad. I have photos of like me and my dad, which there's only like 2 ever, from when I was like a baby. And then that's it. That's it. I don't have photos of anyone in my family except for one of my siblings, and it's my half sister from my dad's side. I have a bunch of, like, my mom. Oh my god. Shit. My mom took a bunch of photos when I was a baby. And also, like, kind of, like, growing up into, like, a toddler age. So, luckily, I have a whole bunch of those, like, that one day I can show my kids, but, I have them, they're somewhere. They're in a container somewhere. I think they're probably in the other room. That's good, because I've been getting on your ass about burning yourself out. I know. There's just so many things I want to do. And then I'm like, but I can't continuously, because, I mean, there's the movie channel, right? I got ahead of myself on that one. But, like, that's another thing that I have to have more time with. Because I won't ever... Like, the one channel, of course, that I'm always going to upload consistent content to is this one. And then the movie channel I want to do more stuff with, but I need more time. And then I would love to start a podcast eventually. And I have so many plans, but I just need more time. And it's all a cycle, because then it's like, I need to quit my job, but then I need the money. And then I need money to do Evil QK stuff, but then Evil QK stuff has to make money, so then I have to put more time into Evil QK, and then, but I'm like, it's a consistent, like, circle. But I've been doing good, but I've been doing, honestly, like, really good with my schedule. And, like, enough to where Anna and I have our time together, we can make time for friends, we can, friends and family, we can do, I have enough time for my job, and I have enough time for, like, Evil QK. So, for the most part, like, it's been really good. If I add anything else to this, Even if I add like one extra streaming day on top of this, like everything's gonna like topple over. So. I still have a photo of my dad, grandma, and my uncle, but I only keep it to see if I can look at him and have it not hurt to see him. I don't really have a lot of emotion anymore towards that man. I'm just kind of like, okay. So I don't necessarily hurt when I see photos of my dad. It's just like, all right. Because I have a dad, and he lives a mile away. And so that's who my dad is. But, you know, anywho's. The only pictures I have with my dad are when I was a baby, and it was before he left me. I know, we talk about daddy's leaving all the time. My therapist said the reason I don't remember my childhood is from trauma. Probably. I believe it. Maybe that's why my childhood felt like it was on fast forward. Probably. Maybe sometime in the future you should start not doing daily uploads anymore. One day. I don't know when though. Because that's how I make my money right now. So then if I stop doing that, then I stop making money. And then you have that whole thing. Yeah, I'll have more time. But then, I don't know. I know eventually, like if we, you know, fingers crossed, if our baby stuff goes through, and then we have our baby, and then like all that. But like I'll probably have to take, of course, like a little bit of a break, and then have to do some refiguring of the schedule and all that. But I don't know. I'm in a good groove right now. So yep, now it got hot in here, so it's because everything's running. I'm forced to see him if I want to see my sister. Oh yeah. I love my stepmom and my grandma, and they all three live together. So, but they live far. They live in Arizona, so I haven't seen any of them in over 12 years. Remember when Scylla stole the photo of Rael from the fridge? Yes, I do remember that. What time are you ending? Probably like now-ish. Because I need to get to editing Motherland Fort Salem video. So that I can get uploaded for tomorrow. But I just kind of wanted to talk about those last couple comments and whatnot. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to say before I ended. I might throw a poll out there when I get finished. I might, whenever I end this, throw a poll out to see what everyone wants next, which is either, I'll throw Generation in there too. I'll probably put Generation, Outer Banks, and Never Have I Ever on there. Great, because I have some shit I need to binge. Yeah, I got you. But yeah, I'm just thinking if there's anything else I want to say before I sign off. But I think that's it. Pretty much I just, whatever it is that I decide on doing will be recorded tomorrow. So there might be a break. There might be a day break in between Motherland Fort Salem and whatever the new thing is going to be. So that I can record some stuff tomorrow. And then get some stuff uploaded for Friday. That's probably what I'll do. Nerea said, wrap it the fuck up. Oh, I know. She always doing that. Which, by the way, Lucy needs to make sure she gets on the time. Like, every time I've signed out the last time. And then she jumped in right as soon as I signed out. So she needs to, like, get on it. I have not talked to Lucy in a hot minute. You won't remember until you end anyway? Oh, I know. That's how it goes. I really did Gothic. I think that's pretty much it. But I'll go ahead and end it because Nerea wants me to. So, no, just kidding. Also because I really need to edit this video. But I'll be here next week. I think. I don't think anything's happening next week. As far as I'm aware of, everything should be still good to go for next week. But I love you guys. I'm going to get to editing this video, and I will see you next Wednesday.